Got some celebs, pull up local. You know we up next, pull up mobos. They gon' be there on repeat, they like, oh no. Where's the mix it up, let's take a photo now. Photo now, photo now, photo now. For now, I'm local. For now, I preserve the beat, I'm more loud. I said I'm more loud, I'm more loud.
Where do you even start with this, bro? This was just an embarrassing loss, bro. I don't even know where to go with this one here, but super embarrassing, like crazy. I wasn't even gonna come on here and do all of this match day reaction thing. I wasn't even gonna do it. I want to be real, but this just feels like the past, bro. Literally, this feels like the old days, Amrin days, etc. And we've done it twice. How can we lose twice, bro? It doesn't even make any sense. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like, that was terrible, man. And I felt like the subs was not on. Everything was trash about that game. The subs weren't on point. Bro. Oh, my God. And we're just getting laughed at. If you look at us online now, we're literally just laughing stock. Michael has definitely got something special about him because United have been crap last 4 games. Tonali, love heart. What's wrong with this Paul Scholes guy? Man's putting love hearts for Tonali. What's all that about? What are you trying to say? Are you trying to indicate something? We should go for him or something like? Man's putting love hearts for him. What's up with this geezer? Look at this geezer. Look at this guy. Tonali, Carrick has definitely got something. Has definitely got something special about him because United have been crap for the last 4 games. Brother, we are finished, bro. Literally, bro. Like, listen, I don't mind. Let me put this through to you lot. Losing at St. James's Park is cool. That's fine. That can happen to anyone. But the manner that we lost in the whole game, how we struggled, that was not cool, bro. That's the difference. Losing at St. James's Park, let me repeat that. Losing at St. James's Park can happen to anybody. That's fine. But you cannot lose in that manner. That's the difference. And that was mad. And we've lost like that already. Remember, we lost to Everton with 10 men. And that was dark. Bro, it's dark again. This is dark, bro. And people are going to say, yeah, it's only the first loss. But look at this. What is Malacia doing, bro? What is Malacia doing? What is Malacia even doing, bro? What's he doing? Obviously, he was part of the bomb squad. He shouldn't have been here no more. And to be real, he's definitely going to probably leave at the end of the season. But what the hell is Malacia even doing? Like, where's he looking? How can you get bamboozled that bad? Come on, bro, man. What are we doing here, man? Obviously, it's unfortunate Mazraoui came off and then whatever happened. But come on. That was terrible, bro. There was no intensity. And I've got to talk about Carrick as well, man, because some of the subs, how long he took to bring on Ahmad, etc. It's crazy. Look, we're all trending. Look at that. Against 10. Losing to 10. We're trending. You know what's going to happen now? The pundits are going to go crazy. Everyone's going to chat shit for 2-3 weeks. Malacia should just quit football at this point. What is he doing? It's crazy, bro. It's crazy, but it is where it is, man. It is where it is, innit? What can we do, innit? I'm going to go through the players one by one and do a proper match reaction, but we need to get into the game. That was terrible, bro. Chat to me. Let me know what you lot feel in the comments, but I didn't even want to come on. That's how deep it was. That was terrible. 100% terrible. There's no other word for it. Embarrassing. Literally. How we doing, my brother? Look, Aiden, the Newcastle fans are back now. This geezer, bro. This geezer. Big up yourself, Aiden, man. I hope you're good, bro. We are finished as Man United. Carrick is not the guy for Man United. And what's crazy is I was saying that. Whilst I was watching the game, I was saying, bro, this is going to come out and this is going to be what's going to end that Carrick where we're going to say he's not a proper manager. Because you need to be money's worth. If we're playing against a team with a deficit, you got to be able to string things left, right, and centre. He didn't know what he had to do. This is just reactionary. You can't say that about Bruno Fernandes. Come on, bro. He made the chances. It's not his fault Euro missed that chance. There was chances galore that we had, and we didn't do it. You know what I'm trying to say? You can't do anything against a goal like that. That was a good goal. I give you lot your ratings. You lot played well. Newcastle played well. 100%. You lot played well, man. But for us, that was terrible, bro. I'll be real with you. It's Durex, man. I'm really angry at Carrick. Very mad at him. He's messed up this for sure, bro. People are going to look at him now and say, well, he's not the man for the job. This is why we're going out there and we're looking for these Nagelsmanns and these other managers. This game is what's going to indict him. Even if we still make Champions League, people are going to have their little doubts about him because of this game. And that's what happened. Do you know what I'm trying to say? We need a new manager, intensity and desire down to the manager. The manager started the wrong team, made subs too late, if we're honest. In the last few games pointing to today, he took too long to get. Bro, I didn't understand. I'm seeing Ugarte and Dallo come on. I'm like, where's Ahmad? Ahmad could play as a right back. I know Luke Shaw had to come off. And we brought on Mazraoui as well. Well, no, Mazraoui started, my bad. But you could have just brought on Ahmad. I don't understand that, bro. And this is what I'm saying. Look, Newcastle fans are back. All of them are back now. It's crazy. For you, that was bad. What's up, Mitch? Aye, NUFC, I hope you're good, bro, man. I'm easy, man, but I'm not easy, actually. I'm pissed. I'm actually pissed off because this is going to go mad now. And remember, we've been unbeaten for the last 11 games. I haven't felt a loss. This feeling that I'm having now, I haven't had this feeling in months. Remember, we're playing 1 game a week and we've been unbeaten in 11 games. So I've been feeling good for a minute, but that today just made me go back to PTSD, to Amrin times, when we lost to Everton 10 men, when we lost to Grimsby. That's what it's made me go back to. It's crazy. Definitely made subs way too late. Yeah, I didn't understand that. And Bumo was arse. And Bumo's been arse. He's been playing trash. I ain't going to lie to you. He bails us out sometimes, but he's been playing trash. But look at this picture, bro. I understand that strike was a banger. I'm not onto Lamons. That strike was a good strike. But what is Malacia doing, bro? Like, he didn't bamboozle you like that. He didn't do no craziness to bamboozle you like that. Do you know what I'm trying to say to you? Like, I don't understand it, bro. And what the skis used to play for us. Ursula, congratulations to 11-year-old William Ursula from Denmark, winner of today's Man United Soccer School's Football World Skills Final. What, he used to play for us, yeah? Is that him there at the end? At the right, the bottom right? Oh, my God. And he came and scored a worldie against us like that. This is a joke thing, bro. But, brother, big up him. Big up him, bro. Like, I got to give it to Newcastle. I can't give them no disrespect. I got to shut my mouth. I'm not saying nothing. It is what it is, bro. But Malacia, what is he doing, bro? Literally, like, what is he doing? I don't understand what he's doing there. But, bro, it's down to everyone. Let's just be real. It was trash. The whole thing was lethargic. And for those that just came in the chat, I don't know what Paul Scholes is smoking over there. He's talking about Michael has definitely got something special about him because United have been crap last 4 games. So everyone's been good then. So everyone else in the league has been good. Perfect. Arsenal, Man City, all these teams that's been winning have been perfect. Bro, you grind out results sometimes and you get wins. That's what's been happening. The skis are just chat shit every single time. And this is what happens now. When we have a bad result, which we haven't had for the last 11 weeks, now these guys are going to come back up and start making all of these mad statements, Paul Scholes, etc. Why would you put Tonali with a love heart in there if you support Man United? How does that even make any sense? This is what I'm saying about this Paul Scholes guy. This guy's a weirdo, man. Weirdo. I'm going to get a few of these comments in a minute, man. Let me just run through listen, for those that didn't watch the game, bro, we got Ramsey got sent off at halftime. I don't know why he even got sent off. Apparently he tried to dive. I think it was unfair, to be honest with you. We were lucky to even get that decision. 11 for 11. It was ban for ban, but Newcastle had the edge. They're at home. They were going for it. We did have a few chances. Cunha, etc. Boom, 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 boom. They had the penalty. They scored the penalty. Casemiro scored. It is what it is. Calm. Obviously, we've gone in halftime. They've came out. You would have thought we had 10 men. You would have thought we had 10 men. The way they came out and played for the first 20, 25 minutes, I thought we had 10 men. That's what I thought was happening. I'm looking and I'm saying, why are we defending so deep? They're running around. They've still got all their players out. Remember, we've just played a team with 10 men, Crystal Palace, and they were deep. They were in their own box the whole half. They're sitting in their own box. When they get the ball, they try and break out. So when I'm seeing Newcastle literally outside of Lamon's box, waiting for the ball, I'm like, this should be a walk in the park because we can play through them. They got a less man. They're going to run around for about 10 minutes, get burnt out, and then that's going to be it. Bro, they ran around and they still was running around. They still was playing football. I thought we had 10 men, which is already, and I'm sitting there and I'm saying, listen, this is embarrassing for Carrick. He's got to sort something out here because the way I'm looking at this game right now, we shouldn't even be playing like this. Like, it's looking like Newcastle are getting free kicks. They're getting corners. It's looking like Newcastle could actually score a goal. And if Newcastle score a goal, we can literally have to go and fight back. Bro, I sat there and I said, this is mad. I'm watching the game lethargic. The commentators are saying that Carrick just told the players, yeah, intensity, pass the ball faster. It didn't seem like we was doing that. Yeah, we started having a few more touches in their box. Balls were going in from Bruno, etc. A lot of things were getting misplayed. And Mbumo, it was all over the place. But, bro, it was trash. Let's be real. It was nothing special. We didn't test him enough. That Xerxes shot, lovely save from Ramsdale. Big him up. But what else did we do? Yoro's header was straight at Ramsdale. Xerxes shot, he made a good save. I cannot think of anything else that actually happened where we could have scored. Ugarte took a shot, they blocked it. Sesko took a little shot, they blocked it. There was nothing that was, we should have tested them out. When you got 10 men, bro, you've got to concede shots left, right, and center. You got to get suffocated in that box. We was playing 10 men. Look at that. We're trending. Losing to 10 is trending, guys. This is what's going on. We're the mimic again. We're back to square one of being the mimic, being the guy that everyone laughs at. Losing to 10, Carrick, and even McGinn. Is he back for Villa? I don't know. But it's crazy. But yeah, bro, they played well. And then when they got to the end, 1-1, obviously it looked like we was going to score. We were putting the pressure on them. And they just broke away. And that defending was trash. That you can still see Malacia right now. I don't know what this geezer was looking at. He probably saw the goal go in before the keeper did. Because what is he staring at? Is he staring at a fan? Is he got a girl? Did his girl get home tickets in Newcastle? I don't know what was going on. Did he think he was going to play? I don't think he did. He came on. Obviously, we all know Malacia's whack. He got burnt out after his injury against Bodo Glimt. From that day, we already knew that this guy weren't really with it. So man can't put too much blame on him. I just don't know what he's doing, though. I genuinely want to know what the guy's doing. So that's what's happened anyway. We've conceded the goal and then there's no way back, bro. It is where it is. Long ball from Bruno. Harry Maguire up front. Let's try something. It didn't work, bro. All the ratings to Newcastle. They came into this with bad form. We've probably started up their resurgence now for them. Do you know what I'm saying? We probably built them up. Because look at that. They came into this with terrible form, bro. Like at home as well. They just lost to Everton at home. They lost to Aston Villa at home. As you can see there, they lost to Brentford at home, bro, and we've just gone and gave them the confidence that they need now, where they're going to go out there and probably get their season going. They got Man City on the weekend. Man City just dropped points to Forest. They're going to go out there and do what they got to do. It is where it is, man. It is where it is, man. But this is what I'm saying. I wouldn't say it's crisis mode or nothing like that, but it's just everyone's going to lose their mind tonight because it brings back the feelings that we've had this season. You get it? With another manager, Grimsby, and it brings back Everton. Everton, we lost that with 10 men. Grimsby, we lost that, and that was mad. And that's what it makes man feel like. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So, bro, it's crazy, bro. I'm going to be real with you. That killed us. And a lot of people are going to question Carrick, bro. A lot of people are going to question him. What's that there? They're playing ahead of heaven. And right there, Kukunki would have been more better. I think it was a quick one. Remember, Malacia is a natural left back, innit? So I think it was a quick one. Mazarawi couldn't go on no more. We need to get him off. Yo, Malacia, just run on quickly. We're playing 10 men. I don't think they're deep in it, that deep. Let's go and get Heaven in. Heaven's not a left back. Do you know what I'm saying? So I think it was a quick one. I wouldn't put that on Carrick, but bro, the whole game, that was terrible from Carrick. The man management was terrible. Carrick is not a good manager. He looked clueless. He's been clueless for a while. If this was Amrin, would have tore him a new one. Let's keep the same energy. 10-man move to us. Imagine. I know. It was mad. And it's embarrassing, bro. And this could be the thing that doesn't get him. This is why the reports are probably coming out and they're saying we're still looking at new managers. It's probably because of this. Who knows? We need a huge summer. Carrick killed us with substitution. Amash should start the game. Subs were not great today. Carrick is good. I think a lot of people stressing right now. If Eddie leaves, I'll take Carrick 100%. That's Newcastle fans, by the way. Bubble burst now. Back to losing to mid-teams. Ref was terrible. You reckon, though? I reckon the ref was all right, man. Bro, ref was terrible. You don't see the elbow that Dan Burn done. Dan Burn elbowed Luke Shaw, bro. You could have got a red for that straight away. And he allowed you lot. So I feel like the Ramsey thing might have just been a little bit of karma, to be honest. Was bullshit, but he didn't ask for the pen. But bro, let's be real though. That Dan Burn elbow could have been a red. I'm really mad at you today. Please don't mess up now. Second half was poor. Carrick is not a top manager for Man United. We need Ahmad to play games. Bruno was dangerous as fuck today. Every time he had the ball, it was squeaky. But bro, Bruno's always dangerous. That's Bruno's job. When he gets the ball, he's going to make something happen. But he's just an assist man. He's giving the ball to these guys. They got to make it happen. And that's what went mad. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Maguire should have blocked him off. What is the answer at Man U? Bro, it's one loss, innit? I'm not going to go too mad, but I'm going to obviously go mad about this result because of the manner that it happened. If we lost with 11 men, you had 11 men and we lost, I wouldn't even be this angry. I'd be calm because St. James is a hard place for us. And you lot started the game well, you're at home, you need momentum, etc. You're going through a torrid time. But the fact that we've gone out there and we lost to 10 men and we never even looked like we took the game. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Look at you lot's form. You're losing at home for your last 2-3 games and we've gone there and just gave you the points. The fact that it was 10 men makes it 10 times worse. That's my point. That's why I'm angry with it. And then you got Liverpool lose, Villa's lost. We could have took advantage in this top 5 race. And then we've gone out there and just bottled the points. It's crazy. Obviously, we're still third or whatnot, but now we've got Villa at home. That can be a tough one. And then, you know what I'm trying to say? If we bottle that one or something now, Chelsea catches us or Liverpool, it's a long thing. And we didn't need to be in that position. And we've just basically just kickstarted Newcastle's season for them now. This is what's probably happened. It's crazy. Xerxes and Ahmad are borders. What happened to him? Bumo's not good, playing good. He's going for a torrid time at the moment. Despite Man United's last 2 wins, our performance has been terrible. It's true. But that's the thing about the Prem, though. Nothing's going to be perfect. People think like we're going to be like Man City when they were like 2 years ago or whatever, when they were winning every game convincingly, 3-4-0. The Prem's never going to be like that. It's so tight now that you can go and beat a team. Like Liverpool went and beat West Ham 5-2 and then lost 2-1 to Wolves. Anyone can lose to anybody. Do you know what I'm trying to say? And this is the maddest thing about it. Look at this. We can't afford to drop points at Villa, but we have to wait 11 days. So we got 11 days of the media going crazy at us, making all these assumptions, going to go mad as they always do. And then we got to just firm it for 11 days. All the rival fans, everyone talking rubbish. I can't even sit here and go and watch some Aston Villa content right now and laugh at them. I can't even do that right now. I can't do nothing because we're in the mud the most. So everyone's going to laugh at us and say, bruv, it's them, they're shit, they're still shit, etc. That's what's going to happen. And everyone's going mad. Look at that. The loss against 10 men in Newcastle perfectly mirrors what would happen if Carrick is given the full job at Man United. United should not give the job to a manager who loses with a team with 10 men. Incompetent and stupid decisions cost us the points. So people are already turning on Carrick. We equalised before half-time, which was important, but we have to do better than what we did in the second half. Our mentality has to be better. It wasn't today. That's what Lamens has come out and spoke. Carrick said a few quotes. I don't think it was the 10 men. I don't think we played good enough tonight. We can't make any excuses with that. We all take responsibility for that, and we know we just didn't play good. That Newcastle deserved it. Remember, this guy's a Geordie, you know. He was born in Newcastle, so I don't know if he's got a little soft spot for them or something. I don't know, bro. But look, he's got us trending. Losing to 10 men, Carrick, we're trending, bro, because of him. So I don't know what's going to happen here, bro. But now we have to move to Villa. We have to get the points on Villa. Chelsea have got Newcastle. Liverpool have got Spurs, who they always beat at Anfield as well. Brother, we have to beat them. And look at Spurs as well. They're more or less in this relegation zone now. You got West Ham that just got a W with Forest. Look at that. The next win, West Ham go to Man City. Fulham play Forest. Fulham just lost to West Ham, yeah. And then Tottenham play Crystal Palace tomorrow. So they might need the points at Liverpool. But, bro, you just don't know with Liverpool, bro. Liverpool are weird, where they might even just bottle it, or they could end up winning at Anfield as well, because Tottenham, man's never going to rely on Tottenham to do anything for us. But we shouldn't have to rely on anyone. We're already 1 foot in. That's the difference. We're 1 foot in already, but why have we got to rely on any other team? It was nowhere near good enough. Lamens, bro, the amount of times Lamens was taking goal kicks and we're playing against 10 men didn't even make any sense, brother. Didn't even make any sense. You shouldn't even be taking goal kicks that much. That is the situation. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. But Carrick, bro, I think everyone's going to come out now and say, look at that. This is our so-called legend. This is what I'm trying to say, you lot. These guys are weirdos, bro. Weirdos. Who does that? Man's gone on his Instagram, our so-called legends, and gone, Michael has definitely got something special about him because United have been crap last 4 games. Knight, Tonali, Loveheart. What's all that about? Tonali with a love heart. You think Alan Shearer will put Mbeumo or Bruno Fernandes with a love heart if Newcastle lost? Alan Shearer, their legend over there, Alan Shearer. If Newcastle lost, you think he will put Eddie Howe, I love you, but it hasn't been good enough in the last 4 games, Bruno Fernandes with a love heart. Do you know how weird that is? Do you know what I'm trying to... I don't know, man. I don't know. And this is the same geezer sucking his daughter's toes. Weirdo. Weird geezer. Very, very strange, this geezer here. But yeah, man, I don't know what's going on, man. Let's get to the player performance now. Because, bro, listen, bro. I could be shouting at all of them. Let me just get into it straight up and down. And I always keep it 100% as well. Because there's sometimes when we have a player, they have a stinker, etc. I try and allow them because we've won the game. Now that we've took it L, it's long. Look at that. So, boom, look at the expected goals. They had a better expected goals. And look at that. Look at the 10 men. You can see the momentum. You can see the red card when it came in the middle there. Look at that. And they still had most of the ball. Look at that. It only kind of changed for a big section. What's that? About the 70th minute or something? What minute is this? 70th minute. Exactly that. 69th minute is when it changed. And then we had majority of the ball. They had a little tiny spell. I think it's when they got a free kick. And then they scored the goal here quickly. That's it. But look at how embarrassing that is. That was the red card. We scored the goal straight away. Well done, guys. And then bam. Second half, we're playing a basketball match. With basically, it wasn't even a basketball match because they were basically bossing it for the first 20 minutes. We had nothing. And then we upped the tempo. But as you can see, look at the expected goals. 2.22 expected goals for them and 1.28 for us. What is going on, bro? And this is meant to be, bro, maybe we just all jumped the gun and we just went mad. Carrick came in, done a great job. He just stabled the ship where everyone went mad. But he's just doing what he needs to do to get us the Champions League. We've got 8-9 games left. Let's just keep going. Hopefully we get the Champions League as top 5. So we got to win at least 2-3 more games. And then we get the Champions League and we just chill out. All this, some people are saying we're in a title race, finishing 3rd. Maybe we even got to forget about that. Let's just try and get top 5. As long as we get the top 5, we can go and build up this team and then maybe get a proper manager in. Because I don't think this is I think this is going to be an indictment to him. Anyone that speaks about Carrick from this day, you beat Man City, you beat Arsenal, you've done all of that, well done. However much in a row, we're unbeaten in 11 games. We're only second to Inter, obviously not anymore. Not anymore. But now that he's lost to 10 men, that is going to go in his record. Anytime any rivals talk to him, they're going to say, bruv, he had a whole half of 10 men. He's not the manager for you. He's not all that. He's whack. This is what's going to happen if we give him the full-time job. He's not going to be able to understand what's going on. He started Sesko. A lot of people, no one really had a problem with that. Now everyone's coming out and saying the lineup is a bit mad. Why didn't he play Ahmed? I feel like the subs was a bit too late. I feel like he went a bit too mad with the subs. A lot of the subs were too late. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Why are we bringing on Ugarte and Dallo? I know Luke Shaw was on a yellow card and he might have had a little knock or something, so you don't want to risk it, no problem. You can bring on Dallo, but brother, we're playing 10 men. You could just do a 3 at the back now and then put up the Ahmad. Ahmad's shown he can play as a right wing back. Just put Ahmad on. With Ugarte, take Casemiro off if you need to. Whatever was going on with him. I don't know what was going on, man, but that was a shambles, man. Let's get into the game now. Look how much yellow cards were happening in the first half. After the first half, I don't even think any yellow cards happened after that, to be honest with you. Mazzarari, Trippier, etc. Joe Linton could have been sent off, and so could have Burned, but man ain't going to get into all of that. It is what it is. Let's start off with the team. Lamens, he didn't really have loads to do. He didn't make loads of saves or nothing. He done everything calm. That last goal, I'm not really going to put that on Lamens. I see the commentators coming out and saying, could he have dived or something? Bro, Maguire blocked the whole view, bro. I don't even think my man thought he would shoot. And that ball done a madness in the air. That was like a rocket. That was like a bullet. That was some Matrix type of thing. So I can't really put that on Lamens. That was a very good goal. Do you know what I'm trying to say? I'm not going to sit here and blame Lamens for that. I don't feel like he had loads of stuff to do anyway. Do you know what I'm saying? He did what he had to do. I didn't like how much he even had the ball, to be honest with you. We're playing 10 men. Every minute I'm turning around. We've got to go kick. I'll go toilet, come back. We've got the ball. Go toilet, come back. We've got to go. There's a goal kick for us. I'm like, what the fuck just happened? How did Newcastle make an opportunity that we even had a goal kick? I didn't understand it. It kept happening. This is straight after second half. I'm like, this is mad. So Lamens, I'm going to keep it short and sweet. He was calm. Yeah, he could have done a little save for the shot, but I feel like Maguire and that, and even when you look at the pictures, Maguire and that was blocking him, and you wouldn't expect my man to shoot from there. And if he does shoot, you would think Maguire is obviously going to block it or something. I don't know what was going on. Luke Shaw was okay in the first half. It was a bit lethargic. Who was he playing over? He was playing Alanga. They were back and forth. Do you know what I'm saying? Alanga didn't really blow him out for pace or nothing like that. He wasn't leaving him, and then he was keeping up with him and making it a bit uncomfortable for him. But it is what it is. Luke Shaw's just Luke Shaw, innit? He gives you an 8 out of 10. Nothing too mad. He just does what he can. And you just got to settle for it. And this is the stuff that we've got to settle for until the season is finished. This is what's crazy. Until the season's finished and then we can wait for someone like Dorgu to come back or wait for us to go and strengthen properly. You just got to settle for these guys. Someone like a Luke Shaw. Someone like even Maguire sometimes. Like you got to play to their strengths. So it is what it is. So Luke Shaw, okay. He got the yellow card early and he still kind of dealt with Alanga enough. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Where he wasn't moving too mad, etc. So he was okay. Nothing too mad, nothing too good. Maguire. Bro, Maguire was just Maguire. This is what I'm saying, bro. I can't even sit here and sit and think properly like what man done specifically. Before I'll be like, yeah, man, I saw when Maguire done this and that, etc. His headers were all off. You know what I'm saying? But you know Maguire, he probably usually puts it in the box, so he's a threat. He wasn't really doing much today when it came to all of that. I saw him miss a few headers as well in the air when it was bouncing. He wasn't really up to it, man. But like I said, everybody was more or less lethargic. So you can just point the same brush with every single player. A lot of these guys were all trash as a whole. Do you know what I'm saying? Euro played okay. He played a little bit better than Maguire from what I saw. He was getting into some positions. He was moving the ball a bit quicker sometimes. At first, everyone was shit. Everyone was slow. But then it got to a stage. Remember, with Euro, you know what he's going to do. He's not going to do no line-breaking passes. He's not going to take no sort of risk at all. He's just going to get the ball and do the easiest passes possible. You know that. When we're playing against a low-block team, that's not a good defender you want to have. You want to have Martinez there playing through the lines, trying to break through. Euro, he ain't going to do none of that. You know what you get out of him. You get the pace that we need, especially when you're playing against a front three like that. That's got a lot of pace. And you just get the reassurance, like, yo, he's just going to keep it calm and sweet and do what he needs to do. Done. Simple. And that's what he was doing, especially in the first half. Anthony Gordon trying little ones and twos. Euro's keeping up with him, sweeping up back to Lamens or Maguire. Easy. No risk, nothing. Just do what you got to do. Mazaravi, it was nice to see him in there. He was doing okay. Yeah, he gave away the foul. And that did that injure him? No, he got injured after. He gave away the foul where they had a free kick near the box. That was kind of scary, but like I said, bruv, he was just part of everyone. I see him take a little risk sometimes. He took on a 1-2 players and then he'll pass in between he tried something a little bit different. So I give that to Mazaravi. He tried a little something. Compared to Luke Shaw, he tried a little something more. And he had Barnes locked up. Barnes went on nothing. Literally. Apart from that shot, that one shot that Barnes done, which was probably the first shot of the game, that swang around the post, that's the only thing I saw Barnes even do. Apart from that, he shut him up. That was it. So big up the boy Mazaravi. I give him his ratings because of that. But lethargic. Nothing really mad. We move on to Casemiro. Casemiro was getting outrunning in midfield. He wasn't really doing the most in midfield. Obviously, he scored the goal. He's going to get a good rating on FootMob. He scored the header. He bailed us out halftime. Perfect. But, bro, we saw our midfield. I remember they didn't even have their main guy, Bruno G, you know. So we saw what we need to improve on. Because that midfield, in the first half, they were winning all the second balls. They were just moving so dilly. They were moving so active. Joe Linton's passing through us, running, doing 1-2s, doing feints, double feints, feinting 2 players at once and that. He's gone and feinted one player, then feinted another one, done a 1-2 run. Bro, it was crazy, bro. And I thought Casemiro would get a yellow card. He will get his annual yellow card. I thought this was the game because the way they were moving and he's doing his little slide, he was hanging on to the ball for too long. Anthony Gordon snatching it off him out of his back pocket. brother was all over the place. I couldn't believe what was going on. But this is the midfield that we should be having. We should be having a midfield where we can rely on bare energy, pace, physicality, etc. But obviously he's leaving, and this is what I'm trying to say. This is what we got to rely on now, is hanging these guys out until the end of the season, just making sure we can get through to the end of the season, praying that it works, and then that's it. Casemiro's part of that list there. So he didn't have the best game that we've had. He just scored a goal, which was a header. Thank you. That was it. Mainu, stinker. Stinker and hooked. I've never seen him have a game so bad, bro. I'll be real. Mainu was trash. Even when you think about Anthony Gordon's chance when he was I wouldn't say one-on-one with the keeper because it just bounced in front of him. That corner that came through and everyone went to the front post. Mainu let go of Gordon. Gordon was there, took the shot and missed. That could have ended up anywhere. That could have ended up in the net. That's Mainu's fault. Do you know what I'm trying to say? And he, in midfield, he kept losing the ball. He had that shot in the first half. That was probably the best thing he done. Apart from that, what can you tell me that Mainu done? He was trash. Mainu was so trash. This was his worst game. 100%. That midfield, they're on a different thing, man. I'll be real, man. And I don't even rate Ramsey. I don't think Ramsey done loads. It's mostly Tonali and Joe Linton. That midfield is just on smoke, man. And the way they just got legs, physicality, everything is different. So Mainu, he had a stinker. And Bumo, another stinker. And we're getting kind of used to these stinkers with Mbumo, which is crazy. And Mbumo's a man that marks it up a lot. He'll mask it up with a goal. He's like Salah, innit? Salah was doing the same thing. He'll go 90 minutes not doing nothing, but he'll score a goal and assist, and that's it. He'll get his tally up and end up getting the golden boot. That's what Mbumo's becoming. He's becoming that sort of player that he will go missing the whole game, majority of it, he will be dead. He won't do much, but then he will just score a goal, and that will be it. And maybe he's got good defensive work. That's certain things that people don't really see. He runs back a lot. He helps out Mazzarari or Dallo, whoever's on that wing, a lot. But when it's coming to him getting the ball at his feet, bro, I don't see him take no one on. He ain't doing that thing where he cuts in and crosses it. He's barely doing anything, bro. Him and Bruno's little 1-2, I don't know what they're doing in training. It's not on. Their little connection ain't happening. He'll pass it, it'll go wide. Then Bruno will try and lay him off and he won't run, and I don't know what's going on. They're playing like they've never played before. So Mbumo, stinker again, and he's been having stinkers, but he might mask it up with a goal, and it's becoming very frequent now where a lot of people are seeing it now. Bruno was our only guy, bro. You got Newcastle fans in the chat telling you, as soon as Bruno had the ball, squeaky bum time. It was mad. Like, you don't know what can happen. He created about 3-4 chances. Off my head already. Casemiro, he got the assist. He created the chance for Euro. He created a chance for, is it Sesko or Cunha? One of them. He created Cunha. He created a chance for Cunha in the first half when he took that shot and it went to Rosed. He's probably created about 4 or 5 chances, and that's just normal for this guy, man. It's not even, that's just normal for him. Let's have a look. Look, big chances created, 8. I said 4 or 5. 8 chances. Big chances created, 3. Come on, man. The guy needs some help. He's doing what he needs to do. Yeah, defensively, he's not the best, whatnot. He's an attacking midfielder to create chances. That's his job. Create chances, please. 8 chances created. What else do you want the guy to do? Yeah, he gave away the penalty and he could have been a little bit better, but bro, he's doing what he needs to do. You know what I'm trying to say? He's doing what he needs to do. His job is create chances. If Sesko just scores goals, that's his job. Score a goal. Do you know what I'm trying to say? It don't make any sense, man. It don't make any sense. So it is where it is, man. And look how Eddie Howe's talking about my man now. I'm going to go back to the players. But look, he asked for 10 balls in training yesterday, shooting practice at the end of the session. Identical chances to that one. He scored 8 out of 10, then repeated it again tonight. This is what's going on now. Look how they're chatting to us. This is madness, man. Probably the one in the top 11. Look, they're taking an annual picture. Who's that team we call United? Look, annual picture. Man ain't took a picture in about 6 weeks. They're not winning nothing. No games they're winning. They're losing left, right, and centre. And then now look, man scored they deserve it, to be honest. They deserve it, innit? They deserve it. But you know their thing. They love this United rivalry thing where there's no real rivalry, but the United thing. Who's that team we call United? And then they're going ham. Now look, they're taking their picture and they're doing the banter thing online. It's crazy, man. We deserve it anyway. We deserve it. We deserve it, man. We saying the Mackhams are still on top of them, though, the Mackhams. But yeah, let's get back into the thing. I'll get back into this anyway. Bruno needs help, man. So I give Bruno, bruv, I feel like Bruno was more or less our best player, man. There's no one else that played better than Bruno. He made things happen. 8 chances created. Bro, what else do you want the guy to do, bro? People are going to come out here and be reactionary and diss him and say shit, but he done his job. If Yoro scores, Cunha scores, all of these guys that he's putting all these, that's what you need. That's what you're made to do. Cunha was okay. I feel like he could have done more, man. He went at Trippier a few times. He beat him a few times. And then sometimes he was taking it easy, but he had Trippier's number. Especially when you put him on a yellow card. Bro, go at him a bit more, man. And I didn't even know Cunha had that in his game where he was beating man on the wing. He's a man that mostly comes inside, does a little 1s and 2s. He's on the wing doing the wing work. You know what I'm saying? So Cunha, he needed to do more. And this is a game where Cunha, he had that one shot. You know Cunha, he's a man that loves shooting. He's like John, he just shoots. He wasn't really shooting this game. Do you know what I'm trying to say? He was cutting in sometimes. He'll do the pass, try to get in the box. There. Crazy, bro. Crazy. Sesko was a ghost today, man. I don't know what Sesko was on. He was a passenger. If someone said to you Sesko didn't play, you would believe them. He barely done anything. He barely got the ball. Like I said, I think he had one shot. It got blocked. But he barely was around. And I wouldn't say that's all down to him, like being bad or anything, because it wasn't like his hold-up play, especially in the first half, was good. His hold-up play was good. He was doing little 1s and 2s, Bruno, Cunha's and Bumos. He was doing well. But he's a passenger, man. If someone says Sesko didn't play, I would believe them and say, yeah, he didn't. You know what I'm trying to say? He was definitely a passenger, and he didn't really have any clean strikes on goal, apart from earlier in the half when it fell and there was 4 of them on him and he was trying to kick it, and then it got blocked by Dan Burn, and then it is where it is, man. Xerxes came off the bench, made a little impact. That shot there, how did that not end up in the net? So good on Xerxes, man, for that one there. Ahmad, he came off the bench. I didn't really see him do much. Do you know what I'm saying? But maybe it was too little too late. I don't know why he took so long to put Ahmad on. Why did he take so long to put Ahmad on? Like, you're bringing on Dallo and Ugarte. You could have just brought an Ahmad. I didn't understand that one there from Carrick, man. And a lot of people are going to question him. And like I said, this is going to be the result that I reckon he doesn't get the job from this now. And everyone's going to look at him. And every time they think about him, they're going to think he lost to 10-man Everton. That's what they're going to think. He lost to 10-man Everton, blah, blah, blah. Look at this. This is JJ Gabriel's dad, by the way. JJ Gabriel, look at that. He's got a picture with JJ, obviously, Tonali, and he's saying, yeah, why don't we sign him? Do you know what I'm saying? He's saying, look, Man United signed Tonali before anyone else. He is so good, man. That's JJ Gabriel's dad, and obviously that's JJ Gabriel with Tonali there. So a lot of people are bigging up Tonali, man. I didn't really see Tonali do much today, though, you know. Maybe I missed it. I see him get the ball a few times and drive in midfield. Do you know what I'm saying? I didn't really see him do loads, though. I saw Joe Linton stood out straight away in the first half. He was playing well, doing 1-2 shimmies, and you know what I'm saying? I didn't really see Tonali. I thought, apart from that burst of pace, like in the middle, like twice, I think he done it. I didn't really see him do too much. But Tonali's a baller, bro. And if we get him, of course, man's happy with that all day. But that's JJ Gabriel's dad, man. He's so good, man. I'm going to have a word with JJ, see if we can convince him. So JJ Gabriel's dad's talking about he's going to get JJ, his young boy, to try and convince him to come, which is never going to happen, of course. Let's get a few of these comments from the guys, man. Ahmad Baller, despite Man United last 2 wins, our performance was terrible. Let's be calm. You won't win every game. No, 100%, man. But 10 men is embarrassing, man. 100%. I'm with you with that one there. We won't win every game. If we lost that game 11-on-11, the way they came out, the woodworks, I would have been calm. I wouldn't be here moving mad. If we lost that game 11 versus 11, no problem. It's the fact we lost and they had 10 men. That's what makes it 10 times worse. Do you know what I'm trying to say? We won't win every game. Villa is a must-win now. We are not Champions League football playing like this. No, 100%. 100% went up. No intensity, no fighting spirit. Terrible passing off the ball. Poor retention of the ball. Toon fan here. That was well-deserved. 100%, bro. I said that already. I got a few Newcastle fans in here, man. I'll give it to you lot all day. That was you lot. You lot deserve that, 100%. From the off rip as well, from the beginning of the game, the pressure that you lot was putting on us, crazy. Mackems might be above, but the season isn't over. All right, big up the Mackems, man. I like the Mackems still. Remember, we loaned out players to them, so our team's different. But no, 100% you lot deserve it, bro. Be happy, man. Celebrate it, car. We was trash, bro. We don't deserve anything from that game. We were trash. And it wouldn't have been fair. You lot were still having chances. You're still bossing us. And we got 10 men. I'm like, how? Man's coming out of the woodwork with 10 men. And you're thinking, I thought we had 10 men when I came out of in the second half, the way you lot were playing. We got caught by Newcastle United. We are finished as team, bro. And bro, and they had a few injuries as well. No Wotamada, no Shaw, no Jimerez. Do you know what I'm trying to say? I know we got some injuries, but who's really a starter from the injuries that we've got? Apart from Lisandro Martinez, Mount, De Ligt could have been there for real, but come on, man. But they done what they needed to do, man. It is where it is. Mazarawi's injured now as well. Look at that. We're just finished, bro. Look at that. Look at Mazarawi. It just can't get any better, can it? Mazarawi's limping. He's definitely injured. And it's Ramadan as well. So remember, he's been doing fasting and all that. So they're probably going to tell him, yo, just take it easy. Do you know what I'm saying? Don't even get back here trying to train and do intense stuff to get back to, bro, take it easy. It's Ramadan, you're praying. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So, bro, it's mad, man. It's mad. We've left with an L. We've left with an injured player. So now that's Diego Dallo and Luke Shaw. And if Luke Shaw comes off or Diego Dallo comes off, guess what happens then, guys? Malacia again. And you see what happened with Malacia already. Smash the likes, my peoples, man. Let's get these likes up, man. How we ain't got the likes up like that, bro? Everyone's in here, man. You know man's here with a match reaction. Get these likes up, man. Carrick on 11 days before next game, Villa. It doesn't really make any difference. Losing a game, especially in that manner, is something we have to take and accept, understand why what happens. Whenever the next game is, we will deal with it. We know it is a little bit longer, but gives us time to prepare. Ah, we're finished, man. We're finished. This is going to be a long 11 days, bro. We're going to wake up tomorrow. Is Carrick taking them forward? Is this? Is that? Is Man United going backwards? Man United ain't going to make top 4. It's going to be crazy for these 11 days. It's going to be so negative. I wanted to sit here and laugh at some rivals, go laugh at Aston Villa and watch. I can't do nothing no more, bro. This has done us. So that's it, my peoples, man. That's more or less the news. I'll be back here tomorrow, of course, with a 10-minute update of whatever's going on. I know it's going to be mad negative. You've already seen Paul Scholes and the punditry. Man's coming out here talking about Tonali and, bro, man's saying some mad stuff. For those that ain't seen it, Paul Scholes just came out and said this. Let me just show you, look, quickly. Look at that. And this is our next 5 games. Now, people are going to say, look, there are going to be people being so negative in these comments now. That's our next 5 games. People are going to say, if we can't beat 10 men, how are we going to beat any of them? What's the comments? The buzz is gone. We'd be lucky to get 7. 7 points. 11 draws with Leeds and Chelsea. Might want to check the kickoff times. Bro, it's crazy. 7 points. I'll be surprised if we get 10. Everyone's saying 7 points out of 5 games now. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. So you can get 15 points. Everyone's saying 7 now. That's how dooms it is. I know it's a reactionary sport, etc. But it is where it is, my peoples, man. Smash the like, subscribe. Appreciate everyone, man. We go again, man. It is where it is. Love my peoples.
Some celebs pull up loco. You know we are next, pull up mobos. They gon' be there on repeat, they're like, oh no. Where's the mix it up, let's take a photo now. But for now, I'm loco. For now, preserve the beat, I'm more loud. I said I'm more loud, I'm more loud. Can't touch